All right, so basically we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna warm up our first set. And a lot of people like doing the free weights. And I mean, that's all fun and games if you really just care about being strong. But for me, honestly, I just care a lot more about how I look. And oh, that's gonna be too far. Let's push this back a little bit. There we go. Just care more about getting a nice wide chest. The tempos are honestly the most important part. Overall, easy first set. Like I said, the tempos are really the most important thing. As long as you are keeping that time under tension and you're keeping control of the weight, then you're gonna see growth. It's just how it works. All right, so another set, still warming up. Go ahead and knock this out. Some people start with flat bench. I don't know. I kind of like incline more, if we're gonna be honest. Now 225. Yeah, I mean, for me personally, I just don't feel like I get a lot of benefit out of the free weight bench, unless it's dumbbells. Then, if it's dumbbells, then yeah, I would say that I can feel a lot more of what's happening, but not with flat bench. Flat bench just hurts my shoulders. Now we just gotta wait for 2 minutes. We waited our 3 minutes. I also just realized that this is not the best angle for me. With me being like this is while we're cutting. All this shit right here, I hate it. I hate fat face. But it was okay because once we get to dieting, we'll get that bodybuilder death face back with the what are y'all calling it? The Giga Chad chin. Yeah, we'll get that going here soon. I'll move this a little bit farther back. There we go. We'll knock some of these out, and then I think we'll probably go over to a dumbbell movement or a fly, but I don't know. We'll just see how I feel. There we go. Get this move nice and back. Man, I need calories. Holy shit. Wow. Definitely a little bit more on the weaker side today, that's for sure. But it all ends up panning out in the long run. We get super strong on a bulk, then we cut and we end up losing a good like 40% of that strength in the cut, but then when we come back, it obviously just shoots back up like we never lost it. So honestly, I'm not tripping too much about it. Let's go over to like a fly. All right, made it over to the flies. Now I got some good old Minute Maid lemonade. Get some more carbs in me. That's also something I feel like is slept on. A lot of people drink like Gatorade and things like that have like sodium in them, or like Gatorade zero sugar. But honestly, if you're gonna eat sugar at some point throughout the day, eat it while you're training. It's the most simple carbohydrate, so I mean, it's gonna be the most beneficial to you when you're actually training, when you're depleting your glycogen. So something a lot of people don't think about, but it really does help. All right, so now pick y'all up. Boom. See what type of angle. These will be pretty good. Nice little warm up. Nothing too crazy. We'll start, once we get into these working sets, it'll get a lot more intense, but typically the intensity from my workouts doesn't really even start to happen until once I get fully warmed up. Then it'll start to kick in and we kind of go from there. But knock on wood, I've never been injured. Well, not a bodybuilding relating injury at least. All right, knocked off the shirt that last set. All right, now we get to kind of get into more of the fun stuff. Go with a little 15-pound increase. And we'll actually move it slightly down as well. Down to a nice little 15. See, try not to too crazy. All right, now here we go. Eight. Oh yeah. Definitely got, let me pick y'all up a little bit. There you go. There more face level. You got the pump starting to happen for sure now. I'm telling you, if you're not drinking carbs when you're training, you need to start. Even if it's, like I said, I'm drinking Country Time lemonade. You can do it with Gatorade. You can do it with so many different types of things, but it honestly makes the world of difference. Whew. All right, so we knocked out one more set off camera. Now we're gonna drop back down to 25, which is the weight that we started with. But here we're gonna focus, we're gonna drive intensity through time under tension opposed to load, how we did the previous set. So sorry if I'm slowing down when I'm talking. I feel like I'm losing brain cells. It's like when you get a really good pump, it takes all of the blood flow away from your brain. Oh yeah, we're definitely getting somewhere. I think the next exercise we're probably gonna do, it's gonna be some type of decline movement, because I'm a lot stronger in my upper chest than I am in my lower, especially if talking from like a development point of view. So what we'll do is we'll probably go grab one of the machines over here, and yeah, I'll see y'all over there. All right, so for our next exercise, it's gonna be this this lower pec press. I've been trying to do a lot more of these, because if you look at my pecs, see how much more developed the upper is than the lower. So if I start knocking that out, hopefully it'll just kind of bubble everything out. That's like the plan. So throw some 45s on here, give it the old college try. I think we'll start off with one, get a feel for it. I haven't used a lot of these different machines yet. Okay, yep. Should have known that was gonna be too light. All right. We'll knock out some of these. All right, can y'all even see me? What's up? All right, next set we'll do a different angle. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, first off, way too easy. And get y'all a better, oh, I didn't even realize this was, there we go. Oh look, we fixed it. All right, I guess I'll stop being a little bitch and put on some weight. It's actually gonna encourage growth. But yeah, if you've watched this far into the video, I appreciate it. You know, I've never really gone that in depth. I've done like lives and stuff like that when I work out, but I've never pre-recorded something for, you know, a post. So definitely interested to see how this will go, especially because the length of this is going to be obviously a lot longer than like a 1 minute reel. But hey, maybe it pans out. All right, we got more carbs. Slide in here, put my trusty dusty seatbelt on. Look at that. Now I'm nice and safe, strapped in. I guess I get why they do these, but wish they had them on machines that I feel like would make a big difference. All right. Whew. 3, 2, 1. Look at my feet. Short guy problems for real. That was 15. See, I need longer arms because this really is not a stretch for me. If it could come back like another inch and a half, it would really help. All right, let's see. Yeah, okay, so you see how much deeper it looks at the bottom? We're starting to get that under chest pump, which I desperately need, especially after getting that surgery. Man, I'll tell you what, y'all. The gynecomastia removal surgery fucked me up. It was just not. I mean, I'm happy that I did it because I had that shit since I was all of whenever I went through puberty, I got it. But I didn't realize how much of my lower chest that actually was. So when I got it removed, not only did I lose like 30 pounds in the recovery process, I also had no lower chest. I had all this developed, and I didn't realize that all of this down here was just the tissue that got removed. And I'm not gonna lie, I think he shaved away at my pecs a little bit, but whatever. Now let's go ahead, we'll throw another 25 on here and we'll knock this out. All right. That's how I want to be walking through door frames. Oh no, I can't fit. Oh shit, look what I did. See, can't have anything nice. I just break it. You know, sometimes I wish I could be more serious, but there's like no part of me that is serious unless I'm upset, you know? Yeah. There's really no part of me that's serious unless I'm mad. Anyway, all right, let's see if I can Super Saiyan up real quick. It definitely worked. That power level was definitely over 9,000. Oh yeah. I feel it. Feeling like another plate actually. It's feeling like if I don't put another plate on here, I'm kind of like a little bitch. It's kind of what it feels like, so. Just gonna scooch in right here and been trying to contact you about your car's extended warranty. Oh yeah, that's there to stay. Maybe one day, guys, when I get super strong and famous, I can have someone follow me around in the gym. Like, excuse me, Mr. Brooks, can I get your best shot? And help me record my videos. That would be pretty cool. All right. Excuse me. I never said the carbs wouldn't make you burp, but they do be helping with the pump. Ladies and gentlemen, fasten your seatbelt. Things are about to get pumpy. Pumpy, interesting. Huh. Not a very good adjective. Okay. Time to walk in. I can feel it. Oh no, I'm trapped in here forever. My feet can't reach the ground and my shoulders can't get out. Psych. All right, cool. So that's the last set of these. Now that I'm feeling very large, I think I'm gonna go over to some dumbbell flies because those hurt pretty good. And oh yeah, the boys looking 3D. Be right back. Okay, so now we got some incline flies. Typically, I like to do these on the heavier side. A lot of people will do them light, but honestly, I do them with weight that is just barely under what I would normally use for like a dumbbell press. And yeah, I mean, I don't know, that's just what I like, but let's get it. Oh yeah. All right. Also, if you watch the way that I do these, I'm not really necessarily coming out very wide. I'm more coming out with my elbows closer to being parallel to my body than parallel to the x-axis of my shoulders. So I think it's the x-axis, whichever one's that's sideways and not straight up and down, horizontal. All right, let's go. There we go. Oh yes. Now to failure. That was good. Oh, that was real good. But pump is, it's definitely doing something. There we go. Getting there. All right, so this is my last set of chest. Like I said, I don't really do a whole lot. It's all about the intensity. So after I knock this down, I'm gonna do probably a single set of some side lateral raises just to get the blood flowing in the shoulders. It's been something I've been trying to put a little more effort into. And then tomorrow I have arms, which will be real good. Had legs yesterday. Legs flew by pretty quick. That was a good workout, but as I start to post more of these, you'll kind of get an idea of what a workout looks for me. But typically I'm not in the gym any longer than about an hour. I feel like a lot of people just try to like overcomplicate this shit. Like, you're not making gains in here. You're making gains with what you put in your mouth. Meaning like what you eat is going to contribute to the amount of muscle mass that you put on. You're just stimulating the possibility of growth. In here, you're telling your body, hey, you need to grow, but if you're not giving it the right food in order to grow, you're gonna stay small. It's basically the science of it, but let me get in this, this last set here, these dumbbells. This will also be another set till failure, focusing on time under tension, focusing on the negative range of the movement. We are using tempo to load the muscle, not really caring too much about weight. It's all about that pump. Stretch out that fascia, get bigger muscles. All right. That being said, 80s are not like super light, so especially not for a fly movement. So there is like a weight aspect of it. I mean, you can't just come in and play with 5 pounds. You gotta use bodybuilder weight if you want to be a bodybuilder. But all right, let's get it. Oh yeah. Okay, now that we're done with that, I'm gonna clean myself up and we'll knock out some posing. Peace.